Welcome to my channel. A little excited today because there's a new path opened up that goes north of Bowness up to Tuscany area. So we're going to take that and we're going to go to the community of Kieth where they're doing a lot of construction. Starting off here on the east end of Bowness. And just so you know, I'm not speeding like crazy. I have sped up the video just to shorten it up some. So Bowness, one of my favorite parks ever. It's just a really nice shaded park close to the river. You can reserve picnic areas ahead of time. So if you have a large group, you're able to reserve a spot. They've got a little off to the right. You can see the little shelters there. That is, those are shelters. They are handicapped accessible and usable. So we've just come out the west end of Bowness Park. We're on the gravel path heading towards the bridge. Bowness Park to the left, Bow River to the right. Quiet day today, so far at least. And like I said, I'm very excited because we've been watching that trail and they finally opened it up. So the bridge construction must be close to being complete. And you have to watch for dogs and people. They sometimes take more traffic or more room than they should, but that's okay. Just go slow, take your time. It's a beautiful park. Someday I'm sure they're going to pave this, but it doesn't matter. It slows people down. It's kind of windy and weavy, nicely shaded, and it's quiet. And if you like these kind of videos, please hit the like and subscribe, notifications. I'd love your comments, whether you find these useful or good. Please let me know one way or another, and I will try to change it. So today we're going on a new path that we haven't been on before. So come explore with us. Okay, on to the bridge. And your shared path here, and watch out for pedestrians. Some of them are not paying attention or watching out for themselves. Give them a little warning with your bell. Let them know. And go slow. Give them a chance, especially the older people. Crossing the Bow right now. And apparently the area on the left, once we turn the corner, you'll see the area on the left. They're turning that into park or recovering it to park again. Used to be park apparently. Never been in that area. This has been under construction the whole time we've had our bikes. So you're going to have to gear down a little bit here, and you're going to make a hard left. Now be careful. There is traffic coming from straight ahead, and as you can see, I almost get run over by somebody coming down that hill just a little bit too fast in my opinion, but it's kind of a blind corner. I lost a little bit of momentum there. That's okay. Like I say, like, subscribe, notifications. I'd love your comments, please. You're on a fairly well-maintained path. It's right out in the sunshine. And as you can see, they're still doing some work on that. This is part of the bridge construction. This will make it nicer for the people in the cars, that's for sure, because they can go all the way around the city without actually going into the city. So this is a moderate climb. It is fairly long. And this is a new bridge that they built for the bikers and the walkers. And you're right beside the traffic. And it is shared, so yield right of way. So it narrows up a little bit here. And they've got you fenced in, so you can't go off road here. And probably you don't want to. It's ugly either way. So you got a tunnel under the traffic, so you don't have to cross traffic or anything like that. That makes it more convenient for sure. As I said earlier, the video has been sped up a little bit just to shorten it. And when we come out on the other end, you can see that there's a path that goes straight up the hill or zigzags up the hill to the right. And we're just going to go to the left. To the right would put you up in Tuscany somewhere. Four-lane traffic right here, so be careful. And in spots, this path is pretty bumpy. Frost heaves and or roots. And on a clear day, you could probably see the mountains quite well from here. To the left of us is the water treatment plant and Calgary Public Works land. Um, Bumpy here. Had to do a little bit of a stop just for equipment adjustment. And we're on the road again. This is downhill. Most of it's downhill from here. So we're coming up to a little shopping area. There's a gas station. There is an A&W. The A&W, I've never had any trouble with this one. It's well run and the food is excellent. Seeing as I'm on a bike, I don't have much use for the gas station, but and then just beyond the A&W, there's a Tim Hortons, a Canadian pizza. Um, the Tim Hortons is busy, but it's a nice little Tim Hortons. And just as we clear that, you'll see that there's a Home Depot on the right. One of my favorite Home Depots. It's well run, it's clean, it has probably one of the best garden centers in the city when it's set up. They take care of the plants, and the plants, they have a good variety. And we have a little bit of traffic here. And you're going to start an uphill real quick here. It's gradual, but it is fairly long, so be prepared. Little lake to the right, Public Works to the left, and beyond that is the Bow River. Rockland Park is the new subdivision. A lot of construction up here. Top of the hill is Tuscany. Be aware of gravel trucks and that. There is a lot of construction up here, so there is a lot of construction traffic. This is mostly level, but you can see ahead that you got a bit of a climb up onto the mesa there. Haven't seen any bikers or pedestrians on this stretch of road. It's a long walk for some, I guess, and I don't know if the bikers have not hit this area yet, or so we're starting to climb here. It's not really steep, but it is a fairly long climb. Some nice views off to the left. You can see new houses starting to spring up. As I said earlier, there's lots of construction traffic, gravel trucks and dump trucks, and took this opportunity to cross the road. And we'll come back to this lake. We'll just do a little tour of the subdivision. Pretty little lake. The trees are growing in nicely. It'll be beautiful once all those trees have got up a little higher and you got lots of shade. Still going uphill. Okay, crossing back over. We're going to head up the hill more. So still climbing. And you'll see all sorts of barriers and stuff like that. Some of this grass on the side is very lush, so it's been here for a while. The houses that we're going by right now are occupied, newly occupied. I don't know how long it's been since they started construction, but looks like some of the yards are fairly well established. So we got a landscaper here, weed whacking. And we get to the top of the hill, and you can see ahead of us that there is all sorts of new houses getting ready to go in, and or they're excavating. Gravel road right here. We're going to push the envelope a little and see how far out we can get. And I think that's about it. Turning south towards the river. And you can see a lot of pickups and construction trailers and workers all about. So if you come up this far, then be careful. They're all over the place and they're busy building houses. So they're not necessarily watching what they're doing. Heading west a little bit. I think we annoyed the guy on the lift a little bit. He waved us through, but he's probably busy trying to get his stuff done. So you can see all levels of construction. Some are closed up and some are just starting. Some haven't been excavated. Straight ahead of us is a ridge down to the river. We're just going to take a tootle over there and see what we can see. It's pretty noisy up here with all the construction. You know, you got hammers going and excavators going. It's going to be beautiful once it gets done. If we follow this road straight down, it says the road is closed, but I bet if you had a bicycle and you were a little bit adventuresome, you could probably go through the barrier and get onto the service road down below. That's not our endeavor today. So like, subscribe, notifications, comments would be welcome, please. And you can see the Bow River straight ahead of us. And across the river is a golf course, and I'm not sure what subdivision that is. We're doing a little scan here just to... You can see COP way off in the distance there. And we're going to head back. We're going to try to get back into more civilized country. And a paved parking lot or street, or I'm not sure what that is. It's very, very wide. Don't know if that... This probably is the front street. Going to hang a right, and we're heading into more established homes. I think most of these down in front of us here are almost completed or completed and just freshly occupied. There is still construction here. There's a little lookout here. We're going to pop in there and take a peek. Nice little viewpoint of the river and the golf course across there. You see the railroad tracks, Bow River. And that's the service road directly ahead of us that you could possibly go through. And this left to right, it looks like it's an old bike path or walking path. And we're heading east again. As you can see, some of these trees are more mature, so these have been occupied for a year or two. And here's the little park. We're going to take a little tootle around that, around the lake. Coyote sign. So there is coyotes up here. Of course they are, because you're the farthest west of the city, as far as I know. Most of these are very nice looking homes. Benches along the way, lots of trees. So right now we're heading west, and we're going to swing around the bottom of the lake and come back heading east. And that's our little tour from Bowness Park to Kieth, Rockland Point. Nice trail. You might be get messed up with construction and stuff like that, but it is what it is for right now. And we've just swung around. We're heading back east towards the city. A little scan and we're done. Have a great day. Thank you for watching my channel.